Welcome to the part 2 of DAX Simplified. Today, we'll be looking at two sections. We're looking at the date and time functions. We'll also be looking at time intelligence function in DAX. And with the data set we have, we'll be looking at or learning how to extract day, month, quarter, and year from our data set. We'll also be looking at calculating delivery time. Let's look at our data set. We have transaction ID, customer, product, sales amount, order date, and delivery date. Our first goal will be to extract day, month, quarter, and year from our order date. We will be learning how to use DAX functions to achieve these results. We want to enter a new column. Okay, so we'll click on new column under calculations. This new column now is where we will split the day. Let's split the day from our order date. Let's call that new column order day, right? We say equals because we want to extract the day from this order date. So we'll say day, the function. When we say day, the function that extracts the day from a date, right? We'll open our parentheses. When we open our parentheses, we want to refer to our table. So if you just impute a single quote, you are going to see your table name. And we also need to refer to the column in which we want to extract that data from. So we want to extract from our order date, right? So just click it once, you have it here. So you close your parentheses and you are just good to go. So if we go ahead and hit enter, you will see that immediately we have our order day. So in the month, what function do you think we'll use? We'll use the month function. So it's quite straightforward, but we need to enter a new column, right? Let's enter another column now. This is a new column. Let's click new column. Now, this new column, we'll call it what? We'll say it's order month, right? Equal, remember I said we'll use the month function. So we want to separate the month from this order date. So we'll say month, open parentheses, then single quote. Then we want to separate or take months from the order date. With this now, it will separate the months, okay, to our new column. So let's hit enter. You will see that it's been separated. What we need to do now is to determine the quarter, right? Whether it's in the first quarter, the third quarter, the fourth quarter. So let's enter a new column again. See, I clicked on new column, order quarter equals quarter, open parentheses, and let's refer to our table first. Remember, our table first before our column name, okay? You hit enter, and we are now going to have the quarter, like I said. All right? So now let's look at it here. Okay, we have the first quarter, the fourth quarter, but now if you see what happened, we have December. So, but December isn't supposed to, is not supposed to be, oh, you see, all right, see, that is the error. We had an error here. So because December isn't supposed to be it's not supposed to be in the first quarter, if you look at it. So instead of order dates, we mistakenly used order day, if you look at the formula. So let's correct this and make it order date. So we'll make it order date, hit enter. We should then have our correct, entry. But again, remember what I said, that when you type it, you may make a mistake. Just see the underscore that differentiates this order date with this order date to see that we have an error. So let's remove the underscore and hit enter, and we are going to have our correct results. And you can see that we have December in the fourth quarter, and so everything aligns properly now. Let's work on the year as well as the week number. So let's enter a new column now. We call that new column order week number. So say equals Weeknum is written as Weeknum. So our table is DAX practice data set. So then we are looking at the order dates column, right? So we close our parentheses, hit enter, and we are going to have the week number. Okay, so to extract the year, let's just create another column to extract the year from this. Okay, so let's go ahead and now say new column again, and we will now enter the following DAX formula. So say order year equals, okay, we'll use the function year, open parentheses. We are referring to the order dates column, then close our parentheses, hit enter. Once you hit enter, you see that our year have been extracted. So it is easier for us now to look at the year. So between 2023 to 2025, this is what we have in this data set, okay? You can see our original order dates, and you see the reason why we had to do this. You can see that when it comes to the day itself, we have complete clear 31 days, okay? Then when you come to the other month, we have 12 months. You can see it now, beautiful. Then you come to the quarter, we have 4 quarters. You come to the week number, we have the complete week numbers, okay? Then you come to the other year rather, you see that we have 3 years as we have within our data set. This is something we wouldn't have been able to get if we just use this order date directly like this, okay? Let us go to the second, which will be calculating delivery time. And we'll be calculating delivery time using the date difference function. The date difference function gives us the difference between the first date and the second date. Imagine that you are calculating a number of days between order and delivery. You see, we have order date and delivery date, right? So let's say we are calculating the difference between the date that it was ordered and the date that it was delivered. So we are looking at the date difference, right? Let's create a new column now to calculate that difference between order date and delivery date. So say new column, we have a new column. What we need to do now is to give it a name that resonates, something like that. So we will now say equals. We want to use the date difference. Then we open our parentheses. You can see the syntax asking us to provide date 1, then date 2, then the interval. So our first date will be from our order date, right? Order date, that is our first date. We say comma. Now we want to impute our second date, right? And our second date is still from this table. Open a single quote. We can look at it. We want from delivery date, right? So let's take that delivery date, okay? We'll say comma. These are the intervals. So we need to say day, right? You can just type in day, right? Then close your parentheses. We hit enter. And when we do hit enter, we will have our results. You can see the delivery duration we have here. For the first is 11 days. We have 4 days, we have 8 days, and so on and so forth, okay? Basically, we can filter through all of these. So